Divine Reads here for my Divine Feminines. I am doing our weekly reading for the Divine Femmes. Been shuffling for a while. One sec. I've been getting the Strength card popping out a lot. But please like, share, subscribe, comment. I want to know what you think. I want to know how you feel. I want to know, what you know. I want to know what you're going through. I want to know who's watching, right? So I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, but I know, the channel gets a lot of hits. A lot of people stop in to just kind of see what's going on. And a lot of you actually watch the readings. So I'm kind of anxious just to get any kind of feedback from y'all. If y'all can hear me clearly, if my messages make sense, if they resonate at all, if you dig my energy, if you feel I'm authentic or not. I want to hear everything. I don't care. All right, divas. Let's see what we got here. Overall energy for your reading is the Fool card, Divine Femmes. So, are we taking leaps of faith? Are we starting on a new journey? Are we getting ready to jump into something? Huh? Is that what we're doing? I'm not sure. Let's see. All right, so recent past energy for the Divine Feminines is the Six of Swords. So I feel like the Femmes have moved toward some sort of calmer place emotionally. I'm getting the sense of an offering. So either you have offered something to someone or someone has offered something to you. I feel like this may be something that you were led to do. Maybe like almost like an olive branch. I'm getting the vibe. Let's see. Offering your teachings, offering your wisdom. You've offered your wisdom. Maybe you have found peace in offering wisdom or knowledge to others, teaching others what you know, teaching someone something that you have learned in regards to your twin flame journey. This could be that you've connected with someone spiritually, and it could just be a friend, but like a support system, a tribe, right? I'm kind of getting that energy. So right now, for the current place where the Divine Femme is, I've got the Wheel of Fortune, right? So this could be that you are ending or beginning a karmic cycle. This could be, excuse me, that you are gaining some sort of fortune. Something positive is coming to you. You're not sure what it is, where it's coming from, where it's going to lead you to. Let me see what fell out here. All right. So we've got the Emperor and the Magician cards both fell out. So taking control of a situation and manifesting things. And I feel like last week's reading for the Divine Feminines were kind of along the same lines, right? So the Divine Feminine was manifesting like some really cool stuff in her life, whether it was small things, major things, money, gifts, spiritual connectedness, love, whatever it was things that were positive in the Divine Feminine's life, right? So I'm kind of still feeling that wave. We're still riding that same wave, right? So maybe we're coming up to a point where we're going to have to now do some more work in the manifestation ring, okay? Let's see what else we get. I want to kind of make sure to All right. I hope you guys can hear me. I used to wear my Bluetooth headset. I kind of messed it up, and I haven't ordered a new one yet, so I don't know if it's as loud as it used to be. Maybe I should actually watch a reading after I record it, which I never do, FYI. I have this thing about seeing myself or hearing myself on camera, and I rarely ever listen back to my own readings, which is why I want your feedback, okay? So let's see. Yeah, the world, right? She's the divine feminines are moving. Y'all are moving, okay? Y'all are moving, y'all are growing, y'all are prospering, you're manifesting, you're starting new cycles, you're making plans for futures, you're starting new businesses, you're bossing up. I just feel like positive things in this realm. And this, you know, this is your leap of faith. This is your new beginning. This is what you've been working towards, right? Focusing on self, spreading the love, spreading knowledge, right? Creating a tribe, bringing other people along your journeys with you, helping people along their way. Like all of those are helps, right? That's all light worker stuff. Okay. That's all a part of what we are here to do. That's the greater plan, right? So currently, challenge for divine feminine is the King of Cups, which also came up in the divine masculine reading. I think it was the same placement, if I'm remembering correctly, and it's crazy because I literally just did that one, but I still don't remember. So King of Cups. This guy's a little happier than the guy that came up in the divine masculine's reading. This King of Cups is actually smiling, and so he's kind of happy. So your challenge could be your divine masculine, his happiness, but it could be in terms of you kind of enjoying, I feel like enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying your love and your connectedness. I feel like you're still trying to tap in because there's a lot of work being done, right? This is pinnacle stuff. This is boss energy. This is making plans. This is manifesting, but this is all action stuff. This is all work. It's not emotions. The challenge is emotional, right? The challenge is love. The challenge is opening up. The challenge is being in that loving space, right? So you love yourself. That's what you're working on. You know, you have love for other people, but maybe in terms of the divine masculine, you know, you two aren't necessarily united, right? You haven't come into union yet. And so you're still working on your emotional state. And if this is not about the divine masculine, let's just say you haven't been dating, you haven't been seeing other people, you haven't been opening up to like a vulnerable space, okay? You haven't been being vulnerable, and you're trying to be trusting enough maybe to want to do that again. Yeah. I think you're wanting to be vulnerable. You're wanting to learn to be vulnerable again so that you can get this win, so that you can have this victory, right? So that you can have this passionate new beginning. Maybe the divine feminine is ready to be in some sort of a relationship and she's having trouble opening up. If any divine feminines are actually dating, seeing somebody new, I feel like you're having some difficulty just letting people in, letting someone in, okay? So I'm going to pull from the After Tarot deck just to see what other card I get. I love this deck, by the way. It's like the third deck that I ever bought. And I fell in love with it immediately because I thought it was so cool in contrast to the original, was it Rider-Waite deck? Let's do it one more time. Okay, so got it again, right? So you've already moved to a calmer place in your past in terms of knowledge, in terms of sharing knowledge, but not in terms of emotion. So you're wanting to do that now emotionally, okay? Like next steps, right? Moving forward, moving to the next part of your healing, okay? So where we are in the subconscious is we're still reflecting, we're still growing, we're still in hermit mode, you know. So whereas in the work realm, we're doing work, right? In the spiritual realm, we're doing work. But there's still more to be learned. Still possibly wanting to be alone, not ready to fully connect to another person and understanding that. Maybe you haven't been hanging out with people. Maybe people haven't really been seeing you. Maybe you just would rather be alone, and that doesn't make you lonely to be alone. It just kind of means that you're comfortable and happy with being by yourself, right? Definitely not a negative trait. Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? All right, so I've got Temperance, right? So going within, going in hermit mode in order to balance your emotions. You understand that about yourself. Like the Divine Femmes are on point. They know exactly what they need to do. They recognize it and they put a plan into action immediately. And it was 11/11 when I saw that. So, 7 of Wands, right? So this is action. This is having the victory. This is her standing on top of her burdens, having conquered them. Okay. This is being victorious. And that's what she knows she can do. That's what the Divine Feminine knows she will do. It's just about moving forward into that space where it is done. Constantly, possibly battling with herself. Maybe because you know, we are human beings. We are emotional creatures. We do kind of crave affection and love and warmth. But if it's not real, what's the point, right? So I got the Knight of Wands, right, with the flighty energy, the in and out energy. And maybe the Divine Feminine has been meeting people who she might feel passionate about, maybe some form of lust or, you know, light emotion. But just rather being free, right? Rather being free to soar and kind of just expand her horizons, okay? So I'm going to move on to her conscious. So in the conscious, she's the High Priestess, right? She knows all. She's very in tune with her intuition. She's definitely connected, right? But still learning about balance, about balancing herself. She's still learning about her journey. She's still learning about herself. This could have something to do with the child, that the Divine Femme is with child, wanting children, working with children, because that did also kind of come up here with the 3 of Pentacles in teaching. So this could, again, have to do with teaching, learning, sharing information. All right, Knight of Cups. So moving forward passionately, right? But I get this more of, instead of like holding on, I get this like a protection energy, right? So protecting a future union, protecting this connection, right? Holding on to the idea of, you know, that final Hierophant place where you come together in union, right? This could also be that she is preserving herself, reserving her heart for the one that she intends to marry, for the one that she will marry, for the husband that husband or wife that the Divine Feminine is waiting for, right? So intuitively, I feel like these Divine Feminines are being told to hold back those passionate feelings, those passionate emotions, maybe those lustful emotions, right? To hold back and preserve yourself for union, okay? And if she is currently in a situation that is not with a life partner, right? Or a soulmate, the person who he intends to spend the rest of their life with, being told to cut them out, cut out those energies, okay? and be strong when doing so, because it's not necessarily an easy thing to do, especially if there is some sort of a connection there. It's not easy to just do away with it, right? All right. So in the near future, we've got the moon. So this could be a secret that the divine feminine is holding on to. There could be some secrets that are going to be coming out. This could have something to do with the next full moon. Where's the moon here? Has to do with some sort of wish fulfillment, or overindulgence. Let's pull from the other deck. Making a wish. Are we manifesting things at the next full moon? That is a possibility. Definitely. Making a wish, right? Jotting some things down. I'm seeing smoke, so like incense, candles, maybe like some sort of candle magic at the next full moon, making some sort of wish or manifesting something and using moon magic to do it. Yeah, because there's a moon here behind him, right? So that's double moon. Has something to do, I feel like something's going to be coming out that is surrounding some sort of sneaky energy here with the 7 of Swords, right? And then underneath the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. And a lot of times I'm finding that the Queen of Cups keeps appearing in places where some not so great things are going on. Like when shady stuff is happening, there's always this little Queen of Cups who pops up, and I'm like, what is that about, right? So, but that's also like kind of moon energy, because the Queen of Cups is also intuitive, right? So I feel like there's some intuitive secrecy going on here that's going to definitely play a part in how the divine feminine is going to be moving in terms of this 8 of Cups energy. This 8 of Cups energy is something that she's going to have to walk away from. So if this is a current friend, partner, relationship, business relationship, whatever it is, it's something that's going to have to be left behind for the sake of the Empress, for the sake of the new beginning, for the sake of, the divine feminine, right? For the sake of the offer that's coming in, okay? So I'm anxious to kind of see what that is going to be. How the divine feminine sees herself is the 5 of Pentacles. So while we are manifesting, there could be, still some energy of feeling left out in the cold. It could be that some divine femmes are still not as financially stable as they would like to be, and so there's still some poverty consciousness. This could also signify that the divine feminine is still not ready to quite walk away from whatever this is. Let's find out why the 5 of Pentacles is here. Just doing a time check. We're at almost 19 minutes. I don't want to make them too long, but I want to get the full message out. So if you're still here, thanks for watching. All right. So yeah, this is definitely something that the divine feminine is battling with. Okay. But I also feel like there's some sort of change in perspective. Okay. So between that and this, she's the divine feminine is always watching, listening, kind of looking for synchronicities, looking for signs, looking out to see if what she's doing is in her best interest for her growth, right? For her focus, for her life, for her family, for her children, right? And so how she's seeing herself right now, she's currently in some sort of battle about something in terms of groundedness or stability, okay? And this may be something that she has walked away from, or something that she's needing to leave behind. And There could be some sort of fight ahead, or some sort of fight within herself, okay? She could be fighting just not to even, go back to some things. And that could even be like a retrograde thing, right? So fighting not to return to an old version of herself, or some old thoughts or old patterns or habits, right? Yeah, there's some burdens here. There's some things that she's carrying, that she's needing to let go of, okay? And she's tired because there's always something. It's always something. We're always in the middle of something, okay? So I feel like one by one she's releasing them, okay? Because we went from the 10 to the 9. So slowly but surely she's going to be releasing burdens. She's going to be dropping problems, dropping people, dropping, self-doubt, worry, right? Wand by wand, we're letting them go, okay? But this is action. So there is movement. The divine feminine is moving, okay? How other people see you is the Ace of Wands. So it could be that they see you as a beautiful person that they are very attracted to. It could be that they do see you as having this passionate new beginning. They see you as a passionate person. They see you as a person who's making big moves, who is taking great action, who is moving forward, okay? Please clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is clarified with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So they see you as positive movements, as creating a new beginning for yourself and having many options, okay? And having many options possibly in love, in the love realm. Maybe you have a lot of suitors, okay? But they may also see you as a person who is not moving because you're still bound to some thoughts about something from your past, having felt betrayed, being backstabbed, okay? So I'm just going to pull one more card for that placement, because I've also got here 2 10s, right? So there's definitely, they see you as ending maybe some of those negative feelings or emotions about past hurts and pain. They see you working on that. They see you moving forward from that, okay? All right, so there's still a fight, there's still a battle, there's still some conflict, all right? But you're getting the justice, and you may be fighting in the justice system, divine feminines. You may be having a court case. This could be you fighting, in terms of like contractual obligations. If you're signing contracts, you may be going back and forth in negotiations or something of that nature. But I feel like things are balancing out. You're fighting to be balanced. You're fighting to balance things. You're fighting for things to be fair, right? All right, but single and abundant nonetheless, okay? Working on self, prosperity, okay? She's definitely not moving as fast as she may want to, because there's a really tiny snail down here that I like never noticed until just now. So, maybe they see you as, doing things and making movement, but maybe not doing anything reckless, not moving too fast. They may be even thinking that, hey, it's taking her a long time for this, or it's taking her a long time for that. But sometimes when you're doing things right and you're doing them out of a morally conscious place, it may take you a little longer than people who, take the easy way out or take shortcuts, okay? So don't feel bad about that if that is your situation. So your hopes and fears, right? We've got the Lovers card. So get this. So either way, with the Lovers card, whatever relationship this is for the divine feminine, it is both a hope and a fear, okay? Because the divine feminine is hopeful right? To find love, to have this connection, or to have this union, to be in union. But it's also possibly a fear if it doesn't work out, if it doesn't happen in a certain amount of time, if it doesn't happen at all, if it's in regards to the divine masculine, that the divine masculine will return, that he'll come back the changed person, that the divine masculine will return as the divine masculine, right? If he'll be in his full divine masculinity, right? So here with the devil card, I've got essentially like, it's like two connections, because the lovers is up under that too, right? So it's like, and I'm telling you, it's crazy because the divine masculine also got the lovers card in the same area. He got it also in hopes and fears. I think he got it twice in outcome. So kind of mirroring energy, you know, being afraid of love, being afraid of connection, being afraid to like fully trust and fully invest. But we got the lovers card on one side and we've got the devil card on the other side, you know, and it's kind of like still maybe being afraid or nervous or worried about the connection, right? So this is very loving energy. This is very, very, we are one, we are connected, we see eye to eye. This is very bound. This is very, I can't get away. This is very deep, okay? And so both cards signify connection, but both are not necessarily positive connections, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab from another deck. I'm going to put a card on each card, right? So I got the lovers on one side, the devil on the other. Mind you, this is 2 6s because the lovers card is 6 and the devil card is 15. 5 plus 1 is 6. So I'm going to put one card from this deck on each of those and I'm going to see what I get. This card. All right, so bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, working together, right? Being held to a higher standard amongst your peers, all that good stuff. The card that fell out during the shuffle was the Page of Cups, so signifying some sort of offering in love, in emotion, right? But for the Lovers card, I got the Page of Pentacles, right? So hopeful that this offer will come in. There's a small offer. It's a small offer. It's not a very big offer, but it's an offer nonetheless, right? Possibly maybe like kind of immature, youthful energy though, right? But with the Devil card, right? Sorry, I can't get the card up with my nails. With the Devil card, I got the 9 of Pentacles again. So even though the Divine Feminine is single and abundant, she doesn't want to be single forever, right? And so for her, it's almost like if I stay in these toxic energies, if I keep toxic people around me, if I have negative thinking or complaining, negative self-speak or doubt, right? I may be in this energy forever, right? And that's not what the Divine Feminine wants, or she wouldn't see it as the Devil card, okay? So I'm going to move on to the Outcome card, right? So I've got the Page of Wands. So the Divine Feminine is possibly going to be hearing some things, listening to some things. If you notice, you know, he's all ears here. She's waiting for some sort of communication or messages to be coming in. Okay, why is the Page of Wands here for the Divine Feminine? Why is the Page of Wands here? All right, so the cards that fell out during the shuffle. We've got the 8 of Swords, okay? So this is not as much being bound by these thoughts as they are being released from being bound from these thoughts, right? So there's some sort of energy, a masculine energy assisting the divine feminine in helping her remove some of the shackles in terms of her thoughts, right? And he's probably also going to help her remove that blindfold, or he's going to free her up so that she can see, right? But she's got to listen, right? So this is like the senses, right? Hearing, right? So that's sight, right? Touch, okay? And it's also clarified here with the Four of Pentacles, right? So still holding on, still protecting. It's protection energy. The divine feminine is feeling protected, okay? And this is working with someone, right? Again, working with someone working with you. This could also be considered competition, but I'm not feeling a competitive energy. I'm feeling that one person on this team may be stronger than the other, which means, again, it's help. It's helping the other person, right? Helping the other person, okay? Helping the other person. And even though this card is a little interesting to watch, but there's still two people here, right? And he could easily take this away, okay? He could easily take it away, but he's not. He's letting them kind of hold on to it. Why? Because it's not up to him when it goes. It's divine timing. So it's bigger. It's bigger than the both of them. It's bigger than all of us, right? He's waiting for the word. He's waiting for word for when this can be removed, right? In order to move forward, in order to move on, in order to either replace these pentacles, or waiting for word for the final decision as to whether they get to keep them or not, right? All right. So, divine feminines. In the meantime, what do? You're resting. You're resting. And even this is help. So whether you know it or not, you're being assisted. Whether you know it or not, you're being guided. Whether you recognize it or not, you're not doing this alone. Okay? Intuition. High priestess. This is you. This is us, right? Taking a break. Taking a break. Take a break. Take a break. Get rest. Listen to your intuition. We're waiting for divine timing. You're listening. We're heightening senses. Okay, divine feminines are heightening their senses, becoming even more intuitive, right? Tuning in even more so than before, because this is preparing you for the newness that's to come. This is a new cycle. This is the next cycle in your journey. Okay, so now I'm going to get an oracle card, and I did show in the Divine Masculine readings. These are Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr, and it says messages from your wise and fabulous inner self. And I think these are really cool. I have been using them in personal readings that I've been doing over like the last, I haven't had them for very long. I've had them for about 4 days now. So I just wanted to pull a card and give you a special message for the Divine Feminines, please. You're still here. I just want to say that I am very proud of the Divine Feminines who come and who watch these videos. But I want y'all to step y'all game up, because the Divine Masculine readings get like more than twice the views that the Divine Feminine readings get. And so I don't know if that's because more Divine Masculines are now watching readings, or if more Divine Feminines are interested in what the Divine Masculines are doing than themselves. I don't know. I guess technically, if you know your own life and your own journey, you don't really feel the need to watch anything about yourself. But nevertheless, I would love for the Divine Feminine readings to get just as many views as the Divine and Masculine reading. So that is my wish. That is what I would like to manifest. So your card, Divine Feminines, are, you are awesome, okay? And you are, but there's lots of growth, flowers, beautiful energy. She is, her hands are out. Almost like praising, giving thanks, saying thank you to God, saying thank you to Spirit. Also like open-handed, as in prepared to receive, right? So I'm just going to read you the message. And it says, your greatest relationship is the one you have with yourself. Build it, strengthen it, praise yourself. Wow, yeah. Praise yourself. Share what makes you proud. Your beaming delight will help others. Shift from glass half empty thinking to, heck, I'm pretty awesome too. So I feel like this is you thinking more highly of yourself, right? You praising yourself, you loving yourself, appreciating the things that are awesome about you, Divine Feminine, okay? It's okay to pat yourself on the back. It's okay to be in your glow, in your glory, right? I'm a Leo, and even though I sometimes like focus on negative or, you know, think about crazy things that could happen that never actually happen, I am very big on bigging myself up, on blowing myself up. Because if you don't do it, then nobody else will, right? And you have to believe it in order to make other people see it. So I do believe in beaming, right? In beaming, in glowing, and in sharing your glow with other people, brightening up your day and brightening up the day of other people. So that is your reading, Divine Feminines. I thank you for watching. I appreciate you for coming. Love you. Bye.